Use Descartes' rule of signs to determine the possible number of positive and negative real zeros for the given function. So let's start by looking at the number of possible positive real zeros. So to determine the number of possible positive real zeros, we look at f of x, and we count sign changes. So here it's positive and here it's negative. So we have a sign change here. So I'm going to put a 1. Then here we go from negative to positive. So we have another sign change. So I'm going to put a 1. And then here we go from positive to negative. So we have another sign change. So I'll put a 1. So we have 3 sign changes. And so Descartes' rule of signs says that whenever you have 3 sign changes in f of x, that means you're going to have 3 positive real zeros or 3 minus a positive even integer. So the only even integer you can subtract here is 2, okay, because you can't subtract more than that because then you would get negatives. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 rather is 1. Whoops. Is 1. So we can have, we're subtracting 2. So we have 3 or 1. So the answer is 3 or 1 positive real zeros. All right, so now we have to look for negative real zeros. And so the way that works is, let me go ahead and write it, negative real zeros, is we do the exact same thing, except we do it with f of negative x. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in negative x into our function. So this is f of negative x, and that's equal to 5 times negative x cubed minus 3 times negative x squared plus 3 times negative x minus 1. Going kind of fast, but basically putting a negative x everywhere you see an x here. Whenever it's odd, it's going to stay negative. So this is negative 5x cubed. This negative stays here, and this negative goes away because it's being squared. This is also a negative. This is also a negative. Oh, look at that. No sign changes. It's just negative, 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 negative. So there's no sign changes. So that means there's no negative real zeros. So there's no negative real zeros. Right? We would need sign changes to do the same thing we did a minute ago with the positive one. So that's how you use Descartes' rule of signs. I hope this video has been helpful to someone out there in the world. Good luck.